Try your best.
All right.
Try your best.
Division G contests. This is for the international speech contest and the evaluation speech contest. Welcome contestants and all our distinguished guests and fellow Toastmasters. I will be your Sergeant at Arms, and let's get this thing rocking. Please advance to the next slide. This will automatically start, and when it does, you're welcome to go along with the Pledge of Allegiance. Please hit the button.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Awesome. All right. And now if you'd like to join along, we'll recite our mission statements. The district mission: we build new clubs and support all clubs in achieving excellence. And our club mission: we provide a supportive and positive learning experience in which members are empowered to develop communication and leadership skills, resulting in greater self-confidence and personal growth. And with that, on to the next slide. Housekeeping rules. While a speech is going, you'll have to wait in the waiting room. So if you get disconnected, you'll have to wait there until the speech is over, and then one of the Zoom masters will bring you into the meeting. Please keep yourself muted during the speeches. Silence your electronic devices, just so there's no distractions for our contestants. And then for the contestants and for the people who are guests, if you like, pin the contestant for best viewing or put it in speaker view, and then that person will be front and center. 3 white dots at the top right of your screen, press on that, and then you'll see the pin. And then no chatting during the speeches, please. It's distracting and it could give some hints, which we don't want. Those are our rules. On to next. Oh, yes. Please read the fine point. It basically says you are agreeing by attending this remote division contest, you agree to the privacy policy of Toastmasters International, as well as the unassociated remote hosting service, Zoom. Some of your personal information, such as name, image, and any shared messages, may be shared with other meeting participants and will be recorded by Toastmasters International, who may use those recordings in the future as it sees fit. Your remote attendance hereby discharges Toastmasters International from all claims, demands, rights, privileges, damages, and liabilities arising out of or in connection with the use or distribution of said video recordings, including but not limited to any claims for invasion of privacy, appropriateness of likeness, or defamation. Got that? Man, that's a mouthful. All right, on to the next slide, please. This is our agenda. Hopefully everybody got a copy of the agenda. It was posted in the chat and you can pull it down for yourselves. It has the speaking order. And at this point in time, I would like to turn it over to our distinguished contest master or contest chair. Who's next? Next slide, please. Division Director Ling He, please take it away.
Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Welcome to join District 44 Division G International Speech and Evaluation Contests. Thank you for our contestants to step out the comfortable zone to compete in the club level, area level contests, and then compete in the division level contest today. Please enjoy their phenomenal speeches. Let me introducing our great contest master, DTM AJ Hopper. AJ, it is all yours.
Thank you so much, Ling. Good morning, everybody. Good Saturday. Here we are for our international and evaluations contest. Ooh. I like that. Do that again. Okay. I didn't know I was going to get theme music. All right. So let's get started with our order of business here. We have on the screen, you can see the order of the contestants will be first, Christian Dixon. Second, Jagan Thirupathy. Third, Raj, sorry, we'll call him Raj today, Kulkarni. Fourth, Sachin Sharma. And then fifth, Matt McLeod. So those are your contestant orders. So as I call each of them up in their speaking order, we'll make sure that we can see them and hear them well and that they have pinned the timers before I announce them. I guess we're ready to get started. All right. Contestants, are you ready? Deep breath. Let it out. So first up, we have
Fred,
Christian.
you need to stop. Yeah. Go ahead.
Thank you.
Sorry.
Okay. Christian Dixon. So again, audience, you can pin Christian because she will be pinning our timers. So we will not be spotlighting her. You can see her wave there. Good morning, Christian.
Morning.
There we go. I can see you and hear you well, and you can see the timers.
I can.
Perfect. All right. So Christian Dixon, the second time around. The second time around, Christian Dixon.
Planning for your life is almost like navigating a foreign planet. There are so many new challenges and obstacles for which you really wouldn't know how to navigate. Can you imagine with me for 1 second if you were on a different planet? You'd probably survey the terrain, maybe have to avert obstacles. What if you had to hide from things that might want to harm you? We have challenges like that every day in our lives here on Earth. So what crazy person would go looking for something like that? The answer? NASA. Starting in 1978, NASA sent a series of rovers to the planet Mars in order to try and identify signs of life. Scientists have many questions about how life actually started. Because Mars is about the same age now as when Earth has thought to have first sprung existence, scientists are hopeful that we might be able to capture life on the planet Mars. With the right knowledge in place, we would be able to capture life on a different planet. What if we could just take the information we have here today and apply it somewhere else in the galaxy? Those rovers went to Mars, and though they thought they found what they were looking for, they were wrong. The missions were not fully successful because we had yet to fully understand how life in all of its forms can actually exist. Existing in an entirely different atmosphere means life might look very different from what we're accustomed to here on Earth. We had yet to understand all the ways that life can truly exist. Many moons later, here on Earth, another parallel journey began, and that was one of mine, as I started to navigate life in a pursuit of what love means. Shortly after college, I met this great guy, and we really hit it off. He ticked all of the boxes, and most importantly, I was happy. A few years after we started dating, we decided to get married. I had no doubt on my wedding day that I was making the right decision. Things started off well, but after many years, I started to notice things that didn't really fit in with my definition of what love means. I realized that I was blind to things that were really going on in my marriage. I decided to get divorced in 2019. Looking back, it's easy to see some of the signs, but I thought I understood how to recognize if someone really loved me. I thought I knew what to look for and what not to overlook. I thought I had found love, but I too was wrong. While I was here on Earth, picking up the pieces of my life, NASA had its eyes set for the stars. Just this past year, NASA launched a new mission called Mars 2020. The mission is the same as before to try and identify signs of life on the planet Mars. What is different this time is that it carries with it a more expansive understanding of biosignatures or signs of life. Do scientists understand every possible occurrence of life in the entire galaxy? No. But Mars 2020 is a second chance to take the gained knowledge and experience that you've earned and apply it to make a more informed decision. NASA's first missions were much like my first marriage. One looking for love, one looking for life. I too did not fully understand what I was looking for either. Today, I have a richer understanding of what it takes to build a lasting relationship. And I know what characteristics to look for in a partner. That Mars 2020 mission that launched last July has now successfully landed on Mars. How amazing is that? It's amazing to me because the Mars 2020 mission is one of hope. And just like those NASA scientists that are not going to give up on their exploration, I'm hopeful that for my second time around, that I'm going to find what I'm looking for too. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Christian. If we could have 1 minute on the clock, please, for our judges. Is that 1 minute, Emily? Thank you. All right, next we have Jagan Tirupati. Please unmute yourself, say hello so we can hear and see you.
Hey Ajay,
Hello.
my voice is audible, clear?
You have the timers pinned?
Yes, I think it changed. Yeah, timer is pinned, yeah.
All right, perfect. Look good, sound good, let's ready to go. Jagan Tirupati, inspiration is inside job. Inspiration is inside job. Jagan Tirupati.
There was a fine morning, 8:45 a.m. School buses going on. There were girls talking inside. Beautiful morning. Kids were enjoying, having fun. Teenagers are sitting, talking about their homework, talking about some fun stuff. Suddenly the bus got stopped. Couple of guys get in, took a AK-47 gun, started shooting up. October 9, 2012, this incident happened. There were few bullets were put on to a girl age of 15. Toof, 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 toof. This is all the sound the other girls could able to hear. Suddenly this girl unconscious. Little later, this come to know that this girl wanted to get educated, wanted to educate women, educate girls, young girls in the country Pakistan. But there was a Taliban group of people, they don't wanted the women to be get educated, so that they wanted to keep them suppressed. She wanted to just give good education. That's all she wanted to do it. Little later, all she wanted is educated community, women's. The girl is no one else, Malala Yousafzai. When the whole world is silent, even one voice become powerful. That's what it become. This girl started shouting off it. She wanted every woman to be educated, empowered. Started her own foundation after she got recovered from that after a couple of years. That become spinned off all over the world. All the big companies came in, Facebook, Google, Amazon, all these companies came in and started funding this girl. And they don't wanted to get educated. One girl, that is the reason that there was a couple of bullets being shot on her. Now, because of this Malala's foundation, all over the world, millions of women are getting educated because of that one person's inspiration. Madam Contest Master, inspiration is an inside job. That's what it happened to that one girl. Now, hundreds and thousands and millions of women are getting educated. It's all basic education. That's what it happened to many other people too. She has been brought into New York, given awards, Nobel Prize, many things. I'll continue the story from the place where I stopped, New York. There was a fine morning around 7:45. There's a family who are going and rushing to catch the flight for 7:30 flight, but you know, New York, how traffic it is. They missed out the flight by 15 minutes delay. So the family of husband, wife, and 2 kids, they rushed in, they missed the flight just because of 2 minutes, which supposed to fly from New York to San Francisco on, you know the date, September 11, 2001. First flight was hit on the Twin Tower. The second flights were a local flight. This is a domestic flight. This family supposed to load it on. They missed the flight by 15 minutes. Little later, they come to know the disaster happened outside the world. The person came out and he was thinking why his life got saved, or why this entire family life got saved. There is a reason behind it. He was working as a Cisco's chief architect, wife was a biomedical engineer. He was thinking, there is something behind it. There is a message for him. He don't wanted to put himself into a cubicle, came out and become an entrepreneur, started inspiring a lot of people. He's none other than my own mentor. He's mentoring me right now. He's an entrepreneur all over the world and he's helping a lot of people. His name is Mr. Suresh. And his wife is Sandhya. That one incident made him that inspiration is inside job. Sometimes motivation and inspiration is like going to a bathroom. You need to go frequently. I cannot go bathroom for yourself, but I can show where to go. It's an inside job. This person came from India and he went out and spinned off and created a lot of entrepreneurs in India. I'll start the story from there. There was a guy his mother was making $1 a day and feeding 4 kids, and he do not able to afford a proper food. And besides all the challenges this family was going through, this guy who went into one of the best colleges, having 1 meal a day, not 3 meals a day, 1 meal a day. And even that also could not able to afford it for the whole family, and become an engineer. Then he went into an MBA program. It's something similar to Harvard, the institute called IIM, Indian Institute of Management in India. He got a job. He got a job for almost $250,000 after he came out of his college, but he kicked the job out and he started going and selling food on a roadside vendor, because that's what his mom was doing it. He wanted to feed the hunger people. Now he became one of the biggest entrepreneur, motivational speaker. He reached to millions of people, but he's feeding a lot of people. He created Hunger Free India. He's one of my close friend. He's big inspiration to me. I'm supporting him in Hunger Free India. That's how I knew him. Inspiration is inside job. Sometime it is, that's how it is. My life happened. There was 3 holes were digged in my school, and there was water was filled in by rain, and waiting for the bus, we were playing around. I fell into a hole. This was when I was in my kindergarten. Everybody ran off. Suddenly somebody came and picked me off. There was the last guy in the entire ground of school who picked me off. That moment was inspiration to me, because that my life could have been gone right there. But right now I'm sitting here just because that is inspiration in its job. Everybody came into this world to inspire others or inspire ourselves. We don't want to look outside. You don't have to be great start, but you have to start to be great. Inside us, always inspiration is sitting in. Bring it on. Back to the contest master and Toastmasters.
Thank you so much, Jagan. You can mute, and we'll have 1 minute on the clock for the judges, please. All right, 1 minute. Next up, we have Raj Kulkarni. Can you unmute yourself and say hello to everybody?
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you and see you fine. Have you pinned the timers? Have you been able to pin the timers?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Raj Kulkarni, dark chocolate mocha always feels so good. Dark chocolate mocha always feels so good. Raj Kulkarni.
Beep, beep, beep. My alarm woke me up at 4. I jumped out of my bed, got ready, and went straight to the Atlanta airport to catch my flight to Houston. And I did not put my mask on. But please don't judge me. This story took place 5 years ago, when only dentists and bank robbers used masks. I was just a management consultant back then, and on that morning, my only goal was to be at Houston with my clients on time. I reached Atlanta airport on time. I got on my plane on time. My plane took off on time. I landed at Houston on time. Before I got into my Uber, I grabbed a hot cup of coffee. Hot chocolate mocha. Never felt so good. Madam Contest Chair, fellow members, and my dear guests, if you haven't tried hot chocolate mocha, you have no idea what we have been missing. It has everything that you could look for. Nice coffee, dark chocolate, steaming milk. Yummy. My Uber driver dropped me to my client's office at 8:30. My meeting was at 9. I had plenty of time. As a consultant, my PowerPoint was ready, my talking points were ready, and I was ready for that big meeting. Or I thought so. Before I knew anything, this is what happened. I looked here, I looked there, I found the nearest restroom, I rushed, closed the door, took a good look at me in the mirror. Dark chocolate mocha on a plain white shirt looked horrible. Houston, we have a problem. I grabbed a couple of paper towels, tried to fight my stains, didn't help. The real problem was not here, it was here. My professional identity was at risk. I had prepared hard for this meeting. Now it had become a hard conversation with my clients. I was worried what my client would think of me when they saw me like this. Why would they trust a consultant who is not good enough to handle a coffee? I had blew it up. My confidence was going down. Just a minute ago, I was ready. Now I was not. And then I heard, Raj, is everything okay in there? My boss, John, was checking on me. I opened the door. He looked at me. I said, John, I am not ready. He didn't say anything. I said, John, I am not ready. He remained silent. I said, look, John, I am not ready. Then he said, Raj, you will never be ready in life for a difficult conversation. Welcome to Texas. Why don't you go and play a little rodeo? Take a bull by the horns. Wow, that's what happens. 8:57, almost showtime. It didn't matter if I was ready or not. It was showtime. I entered the meeting room, saw my clients or bulls sitting around a table. This stain was a red flag. I stood right there and said, good morning. My name is Raj Kulkarni. Dark chocolate mocha. In case you are wondering what kind of coffee I was trying to have, I heard some chuckles. I felt confident. I spoke more. My grandma used to say, spilling some coffee on clothes brings good luck. I hope she was right. I heard some laughter, some clapping here and there. I felt confident. I was back in the game. I had taken the bull by the horns. Let's talk about you. Are you ready to take a bull by the horns? Think of a conversation that you have been trying to avoid. Are you avoiding asking your boss for the raise that you deserve? Are you avoiding saying sorry to someone? Are you avoiding expressing your love to someone? What is holding you back? News flash, self-doubt. We all carry this ugly, nasty, invisible stain called self-doubt. Do you really want to get rid of that sin? Let me help you with that. The answer lies in the recipe of dark chocolate mocha. You take a nice cup, that's your meeting or conversation. You add your favorite message. You mix it up with your connection with the audience. You top it up with a little bit of a humor. And then the last important thing is you serve it up with confidence and make it memorable by being a little weird. Try this. And that's why I keep saying dark chocolate mocha always, always feels so good. Madam Contest Chair.
Thank you so much, Raj. Timers, can we have 1 minute on the clock for our judges, please? Thank you, Madam Timer. Next up, we have Sachin Sharma. Can you unmute yourself and say good morning to everybody?
Good morning, everyone.
We can see you and hear you well. Have you pinned the timers?
Yes.
Perfect. Sachin Sharma, collecting smile, Sachin Sharma.
Raise your hands if you feel good when you make someone smile. And making someone smile during this pandemic feels really good. Madam Contest Master, fellow Toastmasters, and distinguished guests. When I moved into my new house, looking at my big yard, I decided to buy a lawnmower. Therefore, I bought an expensive one, which worked fine for some time, but after a couple of uses, it broke down. And it was in the warranty period. I followed up with the customer care of the Home Depot. As you saw, they gave me a runaround. Frustrated, I trashed the lawnmower and ordered a new lawnmower. Cost $700 along with a $50 planter. Unfortunately, the planter arrived broken. So midsummer 2020, my son Earth and I went to return the planter. Jerry, an older man from the Home Depot customer service desk, was helping us. I said, "This is the planter I want to return." I realized he was annoyed as soon as he said, "Why did you order an item when you don't need it? You guys create so much mess around here." We stayed quiet. Zip. "So, which item do you want to return?" I said, "The planter, this one." He did some transaction on his computer and handed me the receipt back. Earth and I headed to the garden center. While walking, I noticed on the receipt that instead of refunding me the amount of the planter, which is $50, Jerry mistakenly refunded me the amount $700, which was for the lawnmower on the same receipt. I looked at the receipt twice, but no difference. I asked my son Earth to check and confirm. He looked at it and said, "Yes, Dad, there is an error." Now, Angel me said, "Sachin, go back to Jerry and have him correct his mistake. Otherwise, he may have to pay the amount from his pocket." But the devil me said, "Don't do it, Sachin. $700 is a big amount. Invest in Bitcoins." No, Sachin. Do the right thing. Let Jerry know. He may even lose his job over this. Don't listen to that fella. Your first mower broke, and these guys did not help you. Moreover, Jerry was mean to you. Let's teach him a lesson. For next 10 minutes, there was fight going on between Anthony and Avelme. Finally, I made up my mind. But I also took this opportunity to set an example for my son. But before I do that, I asked him what to do, just to check what does he think. Without any delay, he said, "Dad, let's collect the smile." Therefore, Earth and I headed to the return counter. Jerry looked at us and yelled, "What? What do you guys want now?" I said politely, "Hello, Jerry. I returned the planter, which is $50, but you refunded me the amount $700. Jerry snatched the receipt from my hand, rushed to his computer, and looked at it, the receipt. He looked at it again and again and again. His face turned pale. He was wondering, how did he make this mistake? In a hurry, he tried to correct the transaction, but could not. Therefore, the supervisor was called. I explained to him the issue. First thing supervisor said, "Jerry, you should be thankful to these guys. You would have been lose your job today over this blunder." Jerry stayed quiet. The supervisor corrected the transaction and thanked us with a big smile for saving Jerry's job. Now, Jerry turned to us with tears in his eyes, said, "I am sorry for my behavior earlier. I just got the news that my mother was admitted to the hospital over COVID." He thanked us repeatedly. He thanked God as well with a big smile. While coming back from the store, my son was excited. "Dad, we saved Jerry's job today. Did you see how happy Jerry and his manager were? We collected 2 smiles today." In this pandemic, we never know what is going on in people's lives. They may be struggling with financial, personal, health issues, or whatnot. Sometimes they lose their smiles. Why not give them one of ours? It takes a second to smile and forget, but to someone who needed it, it can last a lifetime. In Jerry's life that day, we were his reason to smile, and he was ours. Will you collect as many smiles as you can, give them back, and make a difference in someone's life? Contest Master.
Thank you so much, Session. You may mute yourself, and timers, may we have 1 minute on the clock, please? One minute. Thank you. And last but certainly not least, Matt, say good morning to everybody. I can see and hear you.
Good morning, everybody.
See you and hear you fine. Have you pinned the timers?
I have.
Perfect. All right. Matt McLeod, ready to ride. Ready to ride. Matt McLeod.
Contest master, fellow Toastmasters and guests. Can we all agree that 2020 was a crazy year? To me, it was if left was right, right is wrong, up was down, and me personally, I was down and out. When they enacted the lockdowns and the shutdowns, I found myself running out of people to talk to, and I found myself meditating more, or as I like to call it, coaching sessions with God. And it looks a little bit something like this. Matt, you know the business ventures that you've been thinking about doing for the past decade. Do you plan on taking any action in the next few years? Well, God, I am thinking about it. Then Matt, I need you to pay attention. Right now, businesses are being shut down. Owners are desperate to sell. You're looking to buy. Now is the time. But Dad, what if it doesn't work? Perhaps I've given you more credit than you deserve, so let me make it simple. This opportunity will come to an end. The time is now. And I found the more I meditated, the more the critical path to success went from dark and murky into vibrant and crystal clear. Where people saw oppression, I saw opportunity. Businesses constricted, I saw expansion. Recession? Hell to the no. I saw growth. However, I couldn't get myself to pull the trigger. I couldn't get myself to take action. Now, and I let 2020 slip by. Now, I won't say 2020 was a wasted year. It took a dynamic shift. It became more personal, more introspective. Over the past year, my wife went through a series of health complications. The biggest one, they had to stop her heart in order to save her life. And during this time period, I started to contemplate my own mortality. I started to think about, if I died, who's going to speak at my funeral? What things are they going to say about me? What things have I accomplished? And what things am I going to regret on my deathbed for never having even tried? It was as if life was holding up a mirror and unabashedly, unashamedly, unapologetically forcing me to look back over my life. And what I saw shook me to my core. It was as if I was living a nightmare and I couldn't wake up. The only way I can describe it would be like this. Imagine the world's biggest roller coaster. Now, I'm not talking about the Scream Machine, the Goliath, the Mind Bender, not those kiddie rides at Six Flags. I'm talking about one so big that it shakes hands with the clouds. So wide that planes have to swerve to avoid it. And I'm boasting to my friends that I love speed, I love excitement, I love adrenaline. I say boasting, but in this case, I'm terrified of the heights. Click, click. The train leaves the station. Brow begins to sweat. Throat tightens. It begins this insurmountable climb to the heavens. Click, click. Shallow breathing. Air thinning. Heart pounding. People cheering. Nowhere left to run. Click, click. The final car comes off the last chain. And it begins its slow ride to the first hill. And I'm secretly praying that the real terror doesn't begin. This is a metaphor of my life. I've got big, bodacious dreams, but I'm almost terrified to pull the trigger. See, for me, I've lived my life in such a way that I'm always seen as the person that heroically hurls himself headfirst into an icy bath that others would consider to be just too damn cold. But in reality, my confidence, my bravado is an illusion. It's a mirage. It secretly shrouds someone that is desperate not to be seen as weak, as vulnerable, as someone who doesn't have all the answers. And over the past year, I've started to realize as I'm getting closer to turning 50, I'm on the runway of life. And eventually that's going to come to an end. And I have a choice, just let it roll out or throttle up, pull back on the joystick and climb as fast and as quickly as I can up to the heavens. And what I've realized over the past few years is this. There's 3 lessons I learned. 1, God doesn't give us gifts he doesn't want us to use. For me, it's inspiration, it's motivation, it's getting others to see things they're terrified to look at. 2, none of us are getting out of this alive. And 3, when that car comes careening back into the station at the end of life, do I want to be the one that says, the ride was okay, not really much? Or do I want to come in, hands raised high, saying, hell yeah, damn, that was an amazing ride? I know everyone here has dreams they're afraid to even admit to themselves. But friends, time is short. Who here is ready to ride? Thank you, Contest Master.
Thank you, Matt. You can mute yourself. And at this time, we're going to have 7 minutes to get refreshed, use the restroom, get something to drink, and meet us back here for contestant interviews. Madam Timer. I believe 7 minutes has passed. Thank you. So we have contestant interviews. We get to meet and learn a little bit more about our contestants. We have actually just 2 for right now. We'll start with Raj.
Hi.
Raj Kulkarni. Can we get a spotlight on the both of us, please?
How does that happen? I'm not familiar with that.
Host or co-host can click on this, our box to spotlight.
There.
There we go. Hi, Raj. How are you doing today? See, you changed your shirt.
Yeah.
All right, so where are you zooming in from? What club are you representing? And how long have you been in Toastmasters?
Awesome. So I live in Cumming, and my Toastmaster club is Community Voice Toastmasters. Go CVTM. And as far as Toastmaster journey is concerned, I joined first time Toastmasters back in 2016 in Alpharetta.
Okay.
And then I moved to Cumming, so I joined a local club here. In between, I took a small break, but then I thought, there is so much of fun going on, and I don't want to miss that fun. So I joined back, and this is the best thing going on with me. Thank you.
Awesome. So what club officer role are you holding this year?
This year, I'm not holding any roles, but there was a time, a couple of years back, when I had VP of PR position for a brief amount of time.
Okay. I was going to ask, I thought you were, excuse me, a PR this year. And I was like, yay. But, all right, you're off the hook then. So I'm curious, how's your wife feel about that shirt trick?
Actually, you won't believe, the bleach works wonder.
Okay.
It takes care of everything. This is the third time I'm using this, and hopefully, but the bleach works well. It takes care of everything.
Good to know. Do you still wear white when you go to meetings?
Yeah.
Fantastic. So tell me about, you like to hike and read, one more than the other?
Hiking.
Hiking?
Yeah.
Where do you go?
Yeah. I have been into all those mountains here in Appalachian Trail. I often go to the Baldridge Mountains here, Russtown, Baldridge. And 2 years ago, I did Grand Canyon hiking all the way from south to north rim. It was amazing, 40 miles hike. We took one day, pit stop right there in the bottom of the canyon. Amazing. I love hiking. And if there's anyone in this group who loves hiking, let me know. I'll be happy to pair up with you.
I'm trying to like it. We went last Sunday. I think we went 3 miles and I thought I was going to die. So kudos to you. So your favorite quote, let's touch on that. Dream big, work hard, learn constantly, and enjoy life. I like that. Tell me how that resonates with you.
Awesome. Well, I believe I have a very simple philosophy that we have 4 F's in our life: fun, family, finance, and fitness. And if we take care of those 4 F's, and no matter, there is not going to be a balance at all at any point in time, but we got to be okay with what we have, and then just give our best shot, right? Whatever dreams we want to achieve, we have certain means to achieve that. So dream big, learn continuously, enjoy life, and work hard.
I love it. The 4 F's. All right. Always looking for some good new F words. Well, Raj, thank you so much for being with us today and for competing. And with that, we have a certificate of participation for you and wish you luck. Best of luck.
Awesome. Thank you so much. Appreciate
Thank you. And then next we have Sachin. We get him into a spotlight.
I got it. Hold on a
Okay.
second. Let me, I'm gonna have to mute.
Unspotlight Raj.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. Please bear with me. I can't. He's disappeared on me.
Sachin, where'd you go? There he is.
I am.
There you are. Hi.
Hello.
How are you doing today?
Awesome.
Fantastic. So where are you zooming in from, and what club are you representing, and how long have you been in Toastmasters? We'll start with the triple icebreaker.
I'm zooming from Cumming. I represent Beyond the World of Toastmaster Club. We meet at 6 p.m. first and third Wednesday of the month. And I have been Toastmasters for 3 years by now. Yes.
3 years.
Yes.
Wow. And this is not your first time competing, though.
No.
No. So what inspires you to want to compete?
That is a very good question. So public speaking is one of my passion, and I love hearing the stories, hearing about how people overcome their obstacles of public speaking fear. When I joined the Toastmasters 3 years back, I saw a lot of people, and then it really interested me. And meeting with people, networking with people, learn from them, and implement, and then grow up and rise up.
Rise up. Are you a Falcons fan?
Kind of.
All right, I won't hold that against you. Perfect. So I loved your speech, and I'm curious to know, so you still get your electronics or stuff from Home Depot?
Yes, I do. Yeah, the second one which I bought, that was also from Home Depot, you know. Yeah.
Do you purchase the warranty now?
Yes, I do. Actually, that was kind of a bad decision and all that. Or I did not buy right equipment at the right time. But I'm very happy with the Home Depot. You know, that was just a moment which taught me something. You know, because of that, I am here. I am delivering a speech.
Yes, definitely a great speech topic. I could feel the inner struggle and the pain, because I would have been the same way. Like, what is $700? But yeah, the angel usually wins. So tell me about your volunteering. What do you like? What do you do for volunteer work?
I do a lot of stuff in the volunteering. As of now, I'm associated with Seva International. That's an organization which is helping people all the time. As of now, we are active in helping community who are struggling due to the COVID. And now, right now, we are helping people getting vaccinated. So I'm just one more shot away just to start helping people to take them and then get them vaccinated. That is on top of that. In Toastmaster also, I volunteer. I conduct speech crafts, and I love them. As I said, that hearing people's stories in the icebreaker and then in their speeches, it makes really feel me good.
Ah, I love that. All right. And then last, let's end with your favorite quote is, faith is to believe what you do not see. The reward of this faith is to see what you believe. Tell us about that.
Right. This is the quote by St. Augustine. And the beauty about this quote is, the more you read or you think about this quote, the quote starts talking to you. And if you see that, everything starts from believing, right? Even if in my speech, when I was dealing with Jerry, I believed he's a very nice guy. Must be something going on in his life at that moment. That's why it was struggling. So my faith was, no, he's a good guy. Let's make him happy. That's what I believed, and at the result at the end, I did make him happy, and he made us happy as well.
Yeah, that's powerful. I wish I could say I live by that more. It's one of those things that you remember sometimes, and then you get into the moment with somebody, and then you're like, why are they like that? And you forget, you know, they have a story too. And so that was a beautiful way of telling us.
Yeah, I was about to move by my devil and investing in the Bitcoins, but I listened to my angel.
Fantastic. Well, thank you so much for sharing your story, and we have a certificate of participation for you as well.
Thank you so much.
All right.
Hey, AJ, I hate to interrupt. Rosa, you're needed in the breakout room. Please go to the breakout room.
Okay. Do we need to take a pause?
Yes.
Okay. How long of a pause?
To be determined. Sorry.
And we shall pause.
Can you do a song and dance? Entertain?
Not this early.
Okay. All right, sorry.
If we were an evening, evening contest, I'd be all over that. All right, well, we'll take another reprieve and pray. Let's pray for this to go by quickly. I see some faces here I haven't seen in a while, like past division director for G. Thank you. So while we're waiting, I was going to call on a couple people I haven't seen in a while. As I was saying, past Division G director, Barbara Wallace is here. How are you doing, Barbara?
I'm doing well. I'm enjoying the contest. I thought it was very well done. Everybody did a fabulous job.
Yes. Yes. I was thinking about you earlier. The gregarious.
Gregarious go-get-ems.
Go-get-ems. That's what it was.
Yep. Yeah, we had a lot of fun. It was great. Amazing team. And Ling, I think you're doing a wonderful job this year as well. Congratulations to you. Really good contest so far.
Thank you.
I'm really enjoying it. You guys are amazing. I love hearing the speeches. I learned something from each one of you that I take away. Appreciate all of you.
Yes, Division G is very strong in the speech world, as I know. I kind of forgot I was Division G director a couple of years ago. So yes, I remember very well.
Lots of talent in this division.
Yes, yes, there is. And we have some past Division G area directors poking around here where I saw Katie a second ago.
And my camera's not doing too well here, but I'm here.
Hi, Katie.
Hello.
How are you?
Doing well. I'm in the.
What's in Katie's world since she's been an area director for this division?
We're keeping busy, staying out of trouble. We're trying to.
Oh, sounds like a speech there. Fantastic. Well, it's good to see you here supporting your past division or area as well.
Yeah.
And then I see who else? Alice. Alice is a past area director.
Yes, Alice was one of my area directors as well. And
Yes.
also Doug Myers. Hi, Alice.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Hey.
Good morning. Yes.
Hello.
We all miss Alice at deck.
Let's don't talk about that. Someday we'll have cake. Yeah.
All right.
I was
Are
gonna
you
say your
baking?
cake.
Have you begun baking again? Or are you still
I'm still not yet.
not yet?
I'm getting close though. Wow.
All right. Well,
Yeah.
congratulations. for your
I got my
birth.
shot. I got my 2 shots. So yeah.
Okay.
I need to celebrate. Yeah.
Fantastic.
Yeah. Good to see you.
Good to see you too. Yes, and Doug Myers, he's a past area director for Division G.
Right.
Hi, Doug.
How are y'all?
Doing well.
Good.
I get to see you every now and again in chat.
It is nice. It is nice. Someday we'll get chat to a distinguished club and you won't have to.
It will happen, Doug. It will happen.
Shameless plug, if you would like to join chat, they need 7 more members.
That's our current area director who really needs us to get 7 more members, just as we all do.
And we have an advanced club, so we need some members. So if you're interested in a dual opportunity, come see Beyond the World.
Yeah. Well, I believe we were well on our way last year, and then when everything got shut down, we would have had it.
And I just want to stress how well
We were going strong.
But as one of the speakers said, it's an opportunity. It's an opportunity.
Yes.
You have to look at last year as an opportunity for growth and moving forward.
Yep. And Janelle has her sweet baby. Hi, Aaliyah.
Oh, precious.
Yeah, she's in her favorite spot.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, she is. That's beautiful. Yeah, I would be in that favorite spot too.
she's sleeping through the night. She looks like she sleeps pretty well.
Yeah, well, she is now getting 4 hours in. She was a preemie, so until she, makes her weight, I have to wake her up. I can't let her sleep past 4 hours.
Oh.
Yeah, she's still got to get bigger.
So sweet. Well, do we have any other past area directors here from G? Looking. Feel free to speak up if I'm not seeing you.
I thought I saw Lana.
Well, for those of you who have not been an area director yet, that's something to consider for next year. So sure the team is getting hopefully built right now for the new year to start July 1st. So if you are considering growth and you want to move up, and there's so much to learn as an area director. Right, Emily?
Yes, definitely. A big growth opportunity, followed by another growth opportunity, followed by a whole year of it. But we love it.
Yes. Yes, it is great.
Well, if you want to grow, invest in yourself in leadership in Toastmasters and you will grow. You will learn, you will change, and it's wonderful.
Absolutely. The opportunities are here. I know how much I've grown since I was, well, back then an area governor for H85. And I thought I was doing really well in my club setting and giving speeches and feeling pretty good. And then I got to be an area governor and went to a new club and my whole insides just froze and I choked. And I was like, there's new people out there to speak in front of. Oh my gosh. So definitely lots and lots to learn and grow from. And leadership. for sure. All right, we have returning peoples. Tell you all a song and a dance at one point, sometime. Not today.
I'm sorry, Contest Master AJ Hopper.
Yes.
I'm not back. I need to go to the
Thank you.
All right, thank you.
Thank you so much. Did you? All right, let's take a moment. Just one or two.
Hi, baby. Hi. Hi. Oh, sweet baby.
Hello.
Say hi. Say hi.
You don't have to show.
Hey, Janelle, are you signing up your baby as the newest Toastmasters member? from your
Of
area?
course. I think she can give her icebreaker right now.
She's super cute.
All right, interruption, ballot counters, would you please move to the breakout room, please? Thank you.
All right, let me check back in a second, figure out where we're at.
You want some music?
It's up to you, unless a little chit chat more going on here to pass the time.
Baby.
Okay, Amy Shelton, would you please join the breakout room?
I have anything for you. Food. You have some shoes?
Excuse me, Madam Division Director, there's a question asking where is this being streamed in Facebook in the chat?
Yeah, someone said not to see it, but it's in the District 44 Facebook, should be.
Yeah, I didn't see it either.
But my button just only says stop live. And that means no way for me to open. And the co-host, can you see this? Your side option, I only option stop live stream. It's for me, looks is ongoing. Craig.
Yeah.
Can you hear me? Yeah, can you see your side can see the live stream is on. I saw my side only one button available called stop live stream.
You mean you want me to check on Facebook to see if it's showing up?
They said not to show up. So can you see it's in the more button and the 3 dot? You can see what your side see.
So you want me to go to Facebook and look?
Okay, yeah. They someone 2 person is already checked. It's not see they are available.
I don't see anything showing up there.
Okay, yeah. But for me, no way to.
Hey, Ling, I think what you can do is you can stop the streaming and then redo the stream and choose District 44 group this time.
Yeah. Okay, I stop. I can do again, or someone can do it.
Lynn, can you check your actual Facebook stream and see if it's on there? Or did
Okay,
you
I
do that?
concentrated for the.
It's
look
not,
at the
I checked.
chat.
It's not on Ling's page.
Oh, too bad. So someone can do this also. Looks today is not work for me. We practiced yesterday night. It's working.
I can help you stream it if you let me be the host.
Okay. Let me.
And you just go ahead and stop the recording and then.
I already stopped. Yeah, okay, I stop now. So let me see, give you host. Yes, strange. Close and participate. Oh, why participate? I only can see one. Let me see. Yeah, okay. Linus. Okay, it's yours.